Good morning, Miss Swanson. Thank you for coming to the Meridian today. How are you?
Good morning, Mr. Ford. I am very well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to the hotel for this interview. It is a pleasure to be here.
The pleasure is mine. Did you have any trouble finding our hotel or parking this morning?
No trouble at all, thank you. I arrived a little early because I wanted to take a moment to sit in the lobby and feel the atmosphere of the hotel. It is even more elegant in person.
I am delighted to hear that. Before we begin, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Gerald Ford, Director of Rooms here at the Meridian. I oversee the front desk, housekeeping, concierge, and guest relations teams. Thank you for your interest in joining our team. Now, Miss Swanson, would you kindly introduce yourself and tell me a little about your background?
Certainly, Mr. Ford. My name is Gloria Swanson. I hold a Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management from the École Hôtelière de Lausanne, Switzerland. I have 4 years of front office experience, most recently serving as senior front desk agent at the Ritz-Carlton, Georgetown. I am fluent in English, Spanish, and basic French, and I am fully trained in Opera PMS, Micros, and Delphi. I am a dedicated hotelier who takes great pride in delivering personalized, 5-star guest experiences.
Thank you, Gloria. That is a very strong and clear introduction. It is certainly impressive to see Swiss hospitality education combined with Ritz-Carlton experience. I appreciate your clarity and professionalism right from the start. Let us now move forward and discuss your motivation for joining Le Meridian. Why do you specifically want to work as a front desk agent at a 5-star hotel like Le Meridian?
For me, a 5-star hotel is not just about checking guests in and out. It is about creating memories. At a luxury hotel, the guests expect perfection, and I thrive in environments where high standards are the norm. I want to work at Le Meridian because I admire the brand's focus on art and culture. I want to be the person who turns a guest's stay into an experience, not just a transaction.
What specific skills make you a good fit for this specific role at our property?
Firstly, my technical skills. I am proficient in Opera and Microsoft Office, so I can handle check-ins, billing, and group reservations smoothly. Secondly, my memory. In luxury service, returning guests do not want to repeat themselves. I make it a habit to remember a guest's name and their preference, like if they prefer a high floor or extra pillows. Thirdly, my patience. I can handle stressful situations without showing frustration.
You mentioned Opera PMS. Can you describe a time you had to fix a problem using the hotel system?
Yes. Once, a guest was checking out, but their bill showed charges from another room. The guest was in a hurry to catch a flight. I quickly ran an audit trail in Opera, found the error was a misposted minibar charge, issued a credit, and printed a new bill in under 2 minutes. The guest left happy and on time.
Luxury guests are very demanding. How would you deal with a difficult guest who is shouting at the front desk?
I would remain completely calm. I know that the guest is not angry at me personally, but at the situation. I would maintain soft eye contact, lower my voice slightly, which usually helps the guest lower theirs, and listen without interrupting. I would say, "I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience you are facing, Mr. Smith. I want to fix this for you. Please give me 1 minute to find the best solution." This shows empathy in action.
How would you handle a complaint over the telephone while you have a line of guests waiting at the desk?
I would use the 2-minute rule. First, I would acknowledge the caller politely. "Thank you for holding. I want to give you my full attention. I am just going to place you on a brief hold so I can assist you without distraction." I would then quickly check in the guest at the desk, or pass the physical guest to a colleague, and return to the call. It is about managing expectations on both sides.
Describe a time you handled a very busy front desk. How did you manage the pressure?
Absolutely. Last summer, we had a sold-out night and a wedding party arrived all at once. I knew that if I panicked, the guests would feel it. I took a deep breath and started processing guests one by one, apologizing for the wait, but being very efficient. I also asked my colleague to start offering water and cold towels to the guests waiting in line. By staying organized and using my team, we cleared the line in 15 minutes.
How do you personally handle stressful situations to stay calm?
I remind myself that stress is a signal to focus, not to panic. If I feel overwhelmed, I take a 1-second pause. I physically put my hands flat on the desk to ground myself. I also find that writing things down helps. If I have 3 tasks at once, I write them down so I don't have to rely on my memory, which reduces my anxiety.
Walk me through exactly how you would greet a VIP guest arriving at the Meridian.
I would stop whatever I was doing. I would smile genuinely, not a fake smile, and make eye contact. I would say, "Good afternoon, welcome to the Meridian. It is a pleasure to have you with us today." While checking them in, I would engage them in light conversation. I might say, "I see you are joining us from New York. How was your flight?" I want them to feel seen, not just processed.
What do you do if you don't know the answer to a guest's question?
I never guess. Guessing leads to mistakes and guests losing trust. I would say, "That is an excellent question, madam. I want to give you the correct information, so please allow me to check with my concierge team." I then find the answer and follow up. It is better to say I don't know, but I will find out than to give wrong information.
What is your greatest strength as a front desk agent?
My greatest strength is my adaptability. In a hotel, things change every second. A room isn't ready, a guest is sick, a flight is delayed. I don't get frustrated when plans change. I adapt quickly and find the new best solution. I am like water. I fit into the shape of the container.
What is your biggest weakness?
I sometimes struggle to say no because I want to help everyone. In the past, I would try to solve every single problem myself, even when I was busy. I have learned that part of good service is knowing when to delegate. Now, if a request is better handled by housekeeping or the concierge, I involve them immediately so the guest gets the best service possible.
You receive a complaint call at 4:55 p.m. Your shift ends at 5 p.m. What do you do?
I stay on the call. A guest does not care what time my shift ends. They care that their problem is solved. I would handle the complaint fully, log it in the system, and ensure the next shift is fully briefed before I leave. Leaving a problem for the next person without context is not teamwork.
A guest wants to check in, but their room is not ready yet. They are tired and irritable. What do you say?
I would apologize sincerely. "Mr. Johnson, I sincerely apologize that your room is not ready. The previous guest checked out late, and I want to make sure your room is perfect before you enter it." Then, I would offer a solution. "May I store your luggage for you? Our spa has a shower suite you can use to freshen up, and I can send you a text message the moment your room is ready. Would you like a coffee while you wait?" We turn a negative into a positive.
How do you handle a situation where a coworker is not pulling their weight during the rush?
During the rush, my only focus is the guest. I would not confront them at the desk. I would just do what needs to be done to take care of the guests. Later, when it is quiet, I would speak to them privately and politely. I might say, "Hey, I noticed this morning was really tough. Is everything okay? Let's work together to make sure we are supporting each other." If it continues, I would flag it with my supervisor.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself here, at the Meridian. I want to master the front desk. In 5 years, I hope to be a senior front desk agent or a shift leader. I want to be the person training new staff on how to deliver luxury service. I am looking for a long-term home, not just a job.
Why should we hire you over another candidate?
You should hire me because I treat the hotel like it is my own home and the guests like they are my personal guests. I am not just looking for a paycheck. I am looking for a career in luxury hospitality. I have the technical skills to start immediately, but more importantly, I have the right attitude. You can train skills, but you cannot train kindness and care. I already have those.
This role requires evening, weekend, and holiday shifts. Are you flexible with your working hours?
Yes, absolutely. I understand that hotels are open 24/7. The front desk is the heart of the hotel. I am fully flexible and have reliable transportation available at all hours.
What do you do in your free time?
I enjoy photography and visiting art galleries. I know that the Meridian has a strong connection to art and culture through the LM100 program. This is actually one of the reasons I applied here. I love that I can talk to guests about local art exhibitions and events. It makes the conversation with guests feel natural.
What will you do in the first 30 days if you get this job?
In the first 30 days, my goal is to listen and learn. I will memorize the room types, the hotel facilities, and the brand standards. I will learn the preferences of our regular guests. I will ask my manager for feedback weekly to ensure I am meeting Le Meridian's expectations. I want to be fully independent and trusted by the end of my first month.
Gloria, thank you very much. You have answered all of my questions with great thought and professionalism. Before we conclude, I would like to open the floor to you. Do you have any questions or queries for me regarding the role, the team, or Le Meridian?
Thank you, Mr. Ford. Yes, I do have one question. You spoke earlier about the importance of creating memorable guest experiences. I am very passionate about anticipating guest needs before they even ask. My question is, what does success look like for a front desk agent here at Le Meridian during the first 90 days, and how do you measure it?
That is an excellent question, Gloria. It tells me you are already thinking about how to contribute meaningfully. For us, success in the first 90 days is a combination of three things. Firstly, technical competence, mastering our opera system and Le Meridian brand standards without needing constant supervision. Secondly, guest recognition. Our regular guests should feel known and valued when you address them by name. And thirdly, teamwork. Your colleagues should trust you and enjoy working alongside you. If you achieve those three, you are certainly on the right path.
Thank you, Mr. Ford. That is very helpful and gives me a clear picture of your expectations. I truly appreciate that.
You are most welcome. Is there anything else you would like to ask?
No, Mr. Ford. You have answered my question thoroughly. I have no further queries. Thank you again for the opportunity and for your time today.
It has been my genuine pleasure, Gloria. I must say, this has been one of the most focused and polished interviews I have conducted this season. Your preparation and sincere enthusiasm for luxury hospitality are evident. I still have a small number of candidates to meet this week, but I will personally ensure that our talent and culture team contacts you by Friday with an update on your application status.
I am very grateful, Mr. Ford. I sincerely hope to join the Meridian family and contribute to the exceptional standards you clearly uphold. I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, Gloria. Please have a safe and pleasant journey home. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Mr. Ford. You as well. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Swanson.